Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel today. My name is Justin and we are doing something a little bit different than what I've done for quite a while now because we are going super late model racing. Yes, I know anytime that I've previously done this, if you know me, it has gone very badly because it is not a car I have a lot of experience in and definitely not a car that I would say I love. I enjoy it. I enjoy watching super late model racing. I was decently good, I would say, in the old iRacing Super Late Model, but that's been gone for, I don't know, maybe 2 years now or so. So we are going to wing it. I'm hoping someone else will come and join us in this. I might actually have to back out and do this more than once. Here, we'll join a Discord channel real quick. There we go. At least we got that in there. Anyways, so we are going to test it out here. I say test it out. I've already tested, but Coy has been so gracious to make a great setup for us this week at USA Speedway. And he's come out with a updated version, kind of sorts. So I don't know who any of these people are. I'm sure they're probably pretty good. Most people that drive this car are pretty good. There aren't a lot of people that are just garbage that drive this car, but we'll see. So we're going to go into the setups here. We have V2, so we'll go out and race trim, I guess, V2. If my mouse would work, that'd be great. All right, track temp. I know I was running, I don't know, I could run a 3 or a 4, but I don't remember what that track temp was. Probably cooler than this, so we'll see what we've got. 83-degree track temp. We have about 20 minutes, 19 minutes here until the race. Go out there, make sure we get warmed up, get familiar with the set. Oh, yada yada. I do not expect to be fast in this. I will make that clear right off the bat. Here for fun, do some testing. Experimentation, that's going to be the big point of it here, so. Cold tires are definitely a thing as I go for a spin immediately. I was just going to say the other nice thing about this set here is that you can really, I don't know what this guy's doing. You really got to use both feet though. It definitely, even when the tires get heated up a little bit, will be a little bit free on exit, which is fine. I enjoy that. I don't know what this guy is doing at all. We're just going to go by him as if nothing's wrong. Let him do whatever he's doing. I don't know. Alright. I think we can run some actual race laps here. A little bit too deep there, and the turn 1 still got a little bit of cold tires. But you are definitely going to have to do some, I won't say tire saving, that's not the right term for it, tire management here, so. I'll light up the rear tires. We're just kind of seeing what we can get away with as we're going to wreck here. I don't want to wreck that dude. I really am not, I'm not worried about our actual pace here. Yeah, we're actually pretty close to where we need to be there. I want to figure out what I need in the race car to be good. You know, I don't know how long this race is, probably like 75 laps. We're going to go with a little more front brake. I just prefer that to attack the corners a little bit straighter and not have to worry about the back end coming around. I'm not concerned at all about our pace, especially in race trim here. We should be well within where I'm comfortable to be. At least pretty good in this group, so. That guy sounds like he's about 6 years old, which is lovely. Get a little bit of tire heat in here for a lap or two, and then we'll start to push a little bit. It is very loose there off of turn 4, that first lap. I did not feel that the other day in the other set, which is really interesting. I don't know exactly what has been changed by Coy for this version of it. Like I said, it was also a little bit cooler in the other session, so something to keep an eye on when we get to the race here. Whether that's a tire heat thing or I just gotta be a little more disciplined with my right foot again. Don't drive this car very often, and I'm definitely not usually a top contender. We can run okay, but I am not usually, you know, one of the favorites even at, God, it is just super loose that first time. Even at 5100 or whatever this alt account iRating is, I am not by any means the car that people are kind of circling there. Cold tires are not fun at all. Keep that in mind. He said there was an adjustment made to help get over the bump in turn 1. Apparently I can't get it in turn 1 anyways, so. If we can put some laps together, that'd be alright, because I think we'd be okay. So hopefully this is a decent race. Oh yeah, we got plenty of speed. That was not a fast lap, not a push lap really, I guess. Pretty pedestrian. I think we can run a 4, maybe even a 3. I have ultimate faith in Coy as a setup builder. He's actually probably better now in these short track cars than I am. Just from having done it much more often, racing much more regularly. Just the familiarity in doing this often is key, really, really key. Because I remember when we were doing a lot of late model stuff weekly.
Bro, what do I even do?
My guy, you cannot park in the middle of the track.
Sorry, I didn't can't call me mom. Because I'm trying to race.
So yeah, that dude ran a 32. Don't know if that was a Q lap or not, but I feel comfortable that we could be within.
Sean, if you were saying something towards me, I didn't have my headset on. What's up?
Well, repeat that again? Repeat that again?
I said I didn't have my headset on. If you were talking towards me, what's going on?
Feel comfortable with it.
I'm not gonna lie, that was very bad. Can't lie about that.
Much more comfortable with the car now. We just gotta get it where I feel like I can attack the exit a little bit. I get why Coy has it set to be a little bit on the conservative side as far as being loose, because it is probably going to tighten up would be my assumption. Don't know exactly where we're going to be at here as far as true pace, but I feel comfortable that we'll be in the mix. We'll probably get some crashes and some restarts and such, so it's not really a big concern to me. Got bumped down again there. There's a low 3, so not quite where I want to be pace-wise, but it's not too bad. We'll see what we can do. Maybe make a personal adjustment here. Probably going to change groups here so I can get some nice clean track. Not a huge fan of having 200 people around here. And we'll do one more lap here and then we'll have, actually there's a lot of traffic, so we'll just bail after this lap. More people coming in, that's good. Race is already official with whatever 15 minutes or so to go, so hopefully it's a decent split. Consistency is pretty good there, actually. I was relatively happy with how the set was right there. Yeah, see, once we got some clean track, 5, 6, 6, 7, 6, so that's okay. We just need a little bit of speed, which is easier to find than being slow. We'll go, that's fine. A little bit of front bar out just to try to help the thing get in the corner. No problem. We'll switch groups here to something ridiculous. Lucky 13. That way we don't have to deal with any of that traffic that's going to be out there, so that's going to be key. I don't see any big names, at least not ones I'm familiar with, which doesn't mean anything, because I, again, have not been in the car in the short track scene at all really lately. That's super late model, modifieds, anything, so not a big surprise. I don't recognize all the faces at this point. See what we can do here. We get some tire heat. Now that we have this bar out of the front, we may have to go back and do a little more front brake bias, but we shall see how it is cutting in the corner. Again, that long run is going to be my concern. Looks like it takes about 2 laps to get a little bit of tire heat where we need it. We'll run one more here, kind of pedestrian-ish, and then we'll go. See what we can do, and then how long we can hold on to some consistency here. Good, nice big field here this evening, good to see. Nice Friday night. said, is very, very good. I feel very good about it. So thanks to Coy again for putting together something really killer. Overdrove my entry of 3 there just a little bit. Still got it down relatively where I need. I had to use a little bit too much throttle there, though. I did want to try to get the thing to rotate. Still a decent lap. So anyways, I missed the bomb there just slightly. We'll go back and watch it. My answer to that in my brain was to use a little bit more throttle and get the thing to rotate, which it did. Then we had a little bit too much exit speed and a little bit too much wheel lock to come off straight there. So that's going to be the big thing. Oh, damn, that dude ran a 1. Okay, I don't think I can do that. That's going to be the big thing that was holding on to some tires. Because it is going to, you know, just naturally want to be scary. All right, let's see. See if we can do a nice mock run here. So my assumption here is that this is going to be a throwaway first lap and a fast second lap just because of how the tire heat is. So we'll try that and see how we got for tire heat here on the second flying lap, because this first lap is probably going to be not good. Don't think I can run a 1 even in Q trim, probably. I don't know if that's a Q lap by him or a race lap, but we'll see what we got here on this second lap. Again, I do prefer the third lap around here. It looks like this week that I feel a little more comfortable with tire heat. So, of course, we don't get the option. We get 2, so we gotta make the most of it. Cuts really well. Super well, actually, a little better than I was expecting it to. Try to get in there nice and hard, but not push. Looked pretty good to me. Yeah, only a 310, so we found a little bit, but not nearly as much. I kind of figured that would be the case. Obviously, the Q tape is important, but it's not going to be as important as your comfort, right? So, you know, maybe I could run a mid-2 in Q trim, but that tire warm-up and the comfort is more what we're looking for anyways.
Hey, boys,
so.
don't like to race.
I don't know what these guys are talking about. That guy's annoying already, so. What time we got here? We got about 9 minutes left here, so go back out and do another probably medium run, see how long we can go with some decent pace, decent tire warm-up. I don't expect to win this race, not even close. I would like a top 5, that'd be good. Especially if the field is going to be, depending on if it splits here, is going to be, I don't know, maybe 15, 20 cars. So, I don't know what the split number is. If it's like 24, maybe then we'll probably end up with 2 fields of 12 or whatever. So, it'd be nice to have just kind of one big field, I guess, and see how that goes. Yeah, cold tires definitely in this race set. A little bit compromised, but that's to be predicted. You're trying to play the long game because you don't get tires in this series anymore. And even when you did, you didn't often get them because you had to pass everybody. So, first probably 2 laps here, we're going to be struggling a little bit. I would like to run top 5, like I said. That's not a guarantee or anything by any means, but that would be nice, I think. But we shall see. Car does feel really good. Coy, awesome job. If you ever watch this on the set, it is killer. Driver is just not good in this car. I don't remember where we ran earlier near Bristol. I think it might have been week 1 or 2. That was a really, really killer set. I had to make a couple minor changes for my style again. But Spencer and I had a great race in that. We ran 1-2 through a little bit of calamity, but awesome race nonetheless. I don't expect us to go quite so well. No. Fence a little bit again. I am just not proficient at this track in basically any car since the, I don't remember what NTMV we are on here. I think it's
Sean Patrick, is that you?
the new tire model, version 7.
Yeah, hello? Yeah.
Guys are going to chip chop the whole damn race, aren't they? I used to be really good here in the Legends car. 2019, I was killer here. I think I won 38 out of 38 here in the Legends car. Just dominated everything. I think I pretty much led every single lap I ran that year. But same with the late model. We were pretty good in late model in 2020. And then when they updated that car about a year and a half ago or so, not that I'm still not okay, just never got around to getting the grip on where we needed to be with that car. So it did hurt me a little bit, but just do super late model. Super late models aren't really my thing as far as driving skill, driving proficiency, comfort. A little bit too bonkers fast like the Cup car used to be. I think, 5+ years ago how the Cup car was. That's similar to what this is like, but on a short track, obviously. A little bit too high-powered for my tastes. I'm more of a momentum guy, and good apexes and racing lines rather than you make a mistake one corner, you can just plant your right foot, launch out the other end, and you're good. So, of course, in super late model, that will wear out your tires, so it's not ideal.
Like you come up.
This dude needs to shut the hell up. A little bit free on the
That's super third.
I don't want to put more front brake in it because then we aren't going to be quite as good entry center as far as getting the thing to turn in like I want it to. So there is a little bit of that bump in 1 and 2 still just on the entry, but it's not too bad or anything. So we're not going to do anything drastic to try to quote unquote correct that. We are a little bit tight off of 2, it looks like. Pretty good in 3 and 4. Again, that's almost certainly a driver thing. Set is really good, very, very stable. Good pace. I know that was a Q lap, but we are still sitting P2 on the board. We've run some 4s in the race trim, which would still put us up in the top 5 or 6 there. So plenty happy with it. We just gotta survive, basically, and we should be able to grab top 5 surviving and just running where we should run. So pushing 20 cars here on this split. It's good. This is a nice Friday night split. I was worried if I ran the split after this, which is going to be like midnight, a little past midnight, that it would be ghost town. So I wanted to get this one in. I was hoping that someone would be able to join us, but it doesn't seem like they will unless it's last minute. I've not heard anything from anybody though, but that's alright. You hear me breathing heavily, I apologize. This is a little bit of a workout here. We just ran the league race OSR New Hampshire on Wednesday night a couple days ago, and definitely that was pretty much a workout. The car just didn't really handle that well in hot track time, but this is a workout because you're trying to keep the thing where you want it to go. Bryant's, yeah, I got 10th.5 on people. A couple of guys in the sub 4s now, so even if we can't run in the top 5, hopefully we can compete. Maybe some guys will have issues, fall off the cliff, something like that. I have confidence that Coy built a really good set that'll be good for the whole race, not just, hot lapping. So hopefully if we play our cards right, stay smooth, stay smart, chill, we can be good, 50, 60 laps into this puppy. So check the time here quick. I don't have my watch on, but we got about 2 minutes. Run about 2 more laps and then we'll call it good. No idea what lap we started this run on, so. And again, I'm going to look at tires, but tires don't really matter because you can't get new ones anyways. So we got what we got. Feels like we're just a little bit tight still on entry. That's okay. There are worse things to be. It's going to be a big split if it's 22 cars. I don't know how they split the cars here. I am actually going to go with just a little bit more front bar out, just to try to help the thing turn. It does feel like I'm pushing just a little bit in the center, which is okay, but just for a comfort thing. Yeah, so I'm confident we can run certainly in the 4s here, as far as our best race lap or where we're going to be about pace-wise. So Still don't see any big names I recognize off the bat, so it's all right. Make one more front bar change here. And we got about 1 minute till this session launches, so I guess I'll check my tires. I didn't do that, did I? 95, 96, and we ran about 18 laps there, so that's pretty good. I'm happy with that. Again, no idea how long this race is. I probably should have looked at that, but you know, whatever. 24 registered here. Hopefully that's one split, although that might make it a little bit messy. But even if it's messy, hopefully it'll be a good time. So again, thank you all so much for stopping by on the channel. I appreciate it very much. If you haven't already, like and subscribe down below so you don't miss any of the action. We did just get bumped another spot there, so we're back to P3 even with that Q lap. Still think we have top 7 or 8 speed, so not that concerned. But hopefully it's an entertaining race. So if this makes it on YouTube and you ever watch it, it's because we didn't die. So if you're here today and you're watching this, that means it was at least a decent race, or I enjoyed it at least. So I think we can comfortably run our best race lap in the 5s. I mean, that's a no push lap that we ran a couple of 5s. So fell off a little bit, couple tenths, but it looks like a lot of guys are hovering in that 6-7 range. Fast guys are going to be in the 3s and 4s for race trim, but we aren't really here to compete with them today. Those are some of the regulars, guys that race at least, you know, once a week, if not multiple times every week. So it is race time. See how many splits we got. Are we going to have a mad field of 26, or are we going to have 2 fields of 13? If it's a mad field of 26, we can, you know, be a little more careful. Save some more tire, hope to finish, you know, in the single digits even would be a good run. But if it's a field of 13, we really got to push for that top 5, or we're going to drop some iRating. So I assume that we're going to be in the top 1 or 2 for iRating here at this time of night with some of these guys I don't recognize at, I don't remember what I am, 5100 or so oval on this alt account. So whew, I'm ready to go. We'll see what we got. Are we number 1? Yes, we are. Lovely. And it did split, so field of 13. Track temp is 78 degrees. So yep, definitely going to need a top 5 at the very least here in a field of 13, which I think we can still manage, you know, even if we're 6th or 7th place speed, make, you know, do some nice tire saving. And then as we go, you know, maybe one guy has issues or falls off. We should be able to run 5th. That'd be my hope anyways. If we don't, then we're just not good, because the set is very good. Set looks good, paint scheme looks good, still got the green-eyed monster. I think Coy did this paint scheme actually too, so thanks Coy for my Toyota super late model. Love the green-eyed monster, a little bit like Craig Lowndes or Dan Fredrickson, if you know who either of those guys are in various racing series. So that was a 4 right there already on basically a warmer-up lap, so more than comfortable with running decent laps. I would expect the pole to be in the 0s then. Flats. Maybe even 19, I don't know how fast some of these guys are. We should easily run a 3, maybe even 2 depending. In the 1s there, it's crazy. Don't know if that's a Q lap or not, but either way. Don't think we'll have a 1 in Q trim. We might have a 2, which would be okay. A little bit quicker here as we go. Down to low 4s, no problem. Again, these aren't really push laps and they won't be in the race either. It's, you know, like a long game. I'll check the lap count before we get rolling. Some of the usual suspects, cars number 2, 3, 4, etc. are decent lap times here, so another low 4 there, pretty much matching, pretty consistent, so that's encouraging. We'll take care of some tires. That is one problem with racing this type of thing, is when you're not familiar with your competition, you don't really know what they're playing at, so not an issue. We'll hop over and jump into Q trim set. Track temp still 78. A little bit of tire heat here on this first lap, and we will put all the eggs in the second lap and grab the cojones, because we don't really have much choice. Still haven't checked the lap counter. I'll have to do that here. Little snap, but we're still good. A little bit of a chicken in turn one, but we made it. Didn't hit the wall. A little better entry to 3. Hooked the bottom really well. Decently straight exit. It'll be a 2.24. Happy with that. Still third though on the board only. Yep, couple of zeros. Good laps by those guys. We will not be running zeros, that is for sure. But I'm pretty happy with that. I think that that's shows that we can run top 5. It looks like the top 4 cars here in number-wise are a little bit better than 5th on back here in the 4s and 6s for Q trim. 70 laps is this race, by the way. Just looked at that. I don't think any of these guys are going to be ultra competitive. They're okay, but yeah, I don't know. This guy might be okay, Justin Crow. Yeah, we'll just have to wait and see. I mean, if we can run top 5, I'll be happy with that, like I've said a million times now. So, track temp still 78. Nobody had any issues there. Will Harwell looks like he went for a spin. Jester Walker, that's a pretty good name. He could be a cowboy. I do like starting third. That gives us a little bit of a chance to kind of hop in line here and just kind of hang out and hopefully stay there in an advantageous position. If someone wants to go, they're more than welcome to go. Do some tire saving and kind of pace ourselves here. So, not concerned. This 10 car here, William Van Devender. He was quick in that practice session as well. Actually, a little better than me, I think, even. So, Christian Howley ran a 3 there. Pretty sporty lap. Found some good pickup. I think that 10 car might be fast as well. He was quicker than me in the practice and in this warm-up session here. So, looks like nobody else on track currently. Maybe choosing to start from the back for SR or something like that. But get ready to rock and roll. About 25, is that right? 25 minutes in this video? That's about right. Again, thank you all so much for stopping by. Hopefully this is a nice, smooth race. We can get this done in about half an hour. And be a solid night's work. That's the goal. And we'll see what we come up with here. If you haven't already checked out my my 2-player co-op F1 career mode, if you want to laugh at me much more than you will laugh at me at anything on iRacing, that is where you want to go. It's going to be very funny. Very much appreciate Dave for letting me do that with him. It's going to be a blast. I'm going to be really bad at that. I'm just not cut for Formula One games. So lots of laughs, lots of mistakes by me, and hopefully an entertaining thing to watch back for everybody. So someone obviously went on track here. I would assume it was one of those other 2 guys at the bottom. I guess they're the only ones left. So they'll put in one of them. At least they'll put in the Q lap here right at the end, and then we'll get ready to go race. So give myself a breather here. I always tend to. It looks like it's 10 car out there because the 11 is done. So, this dude's ping is crazy. Jeez. I always tend to talk too much in these. Get worked up and calm my nerves down just by talking, basically. So we'll see. Well, someone on track. Nobody's recorded a lap here yet. That's interesting. Very interesting. Whatever. Anyway, so down to the last 10 seconds here of Q, and then we'll have a 40 lap race. I trust that Coy has enough fuel in this puppy, so it shouldn't be an issue. We'll probably save just a little bit just in case, but I don't expect my pace to be really high anyway, so that should be no problem. That's a great lap by both those guys, Ben and Billy. Definitely do not have zero pace in Q trim. In race trim, maybe we'll be a little bit closer, just, you know, pacing ourselves, taking our time here, but definitely not ideal. Obviously, we don't have tires, shouldn't need any fuel unless we wreck, in which case it makes no difference anyways. So we won't need to tear off or anything. We'll just do some nice tire heating on this outlap, warm-up lap, pace lap. That's what I'm looking for, pace laps. We'll do some nice tire heating and get ready to rock and roll. So hope it's a good one.
Mic check.
Copy, copy. Looks like we're still waiting on somebody back there, the guy in 12th. Who is that guy that I thought was fast in the 10 car? Or potentially fast, I should say. I don't want to put him in a bad spot. Maybe he had to step away. I don't know how much time we got left here. 30 seconds, so that's okay. See if he's able to grid up or not. Like I said, I expect at least a couple of cautions here, so it's not like he can't get caught back up. Yep, there he is. Okay, no tire changes. Treat him right and good luck. Thanks, crew chief. So here we go. Dude behind us blinking just a little bit. Again, I'm not going to fight anybody, especially not in these first 20, 30 laps. That seems pretty silly to me. I think we are going to go with the third gear start here, at least this first one, see where we're at. Don't expect a whole lot of wheel spin, but you never really know. I'm going to do brake dragging just to try to get any kind of temp we can get in here on this first pace lap. You don't want to heat them up too much, obviously, and start to wear them, but you can really get yourself in trouble these first couple laps if you're off the pace and get run over. So, see what we got. Actually, brake dragging on oval is not as prevalent as you would think it is. It's depending on the car, it's really car sensitive whether or not it does anything or helps or, you know, hurts you in the long run, that type of thing. You don't really see it in Xfinity because the cars, you know, you wear your right front so fast at a lot of those tracks, especially fixed set. You don't want to add anything to that, obviously, so we'll see if it hurts us here. I don't anticipate it will, but we'll see. Haven't raced late model in forever, so I wouldn't know there. Not familiar with these new tires, like I said, too much, so see what we got. Happy to be relatively towards the front. I can still see the leader and get a nice jump here, ready to go. Should we go with second gear? Let's be brave and go with second gear. Yeah, probably didn't need second gear there. Alright, so
9, you were blinking a ton. Or 7, 7's blinking a ton.
looks like everybody's pace is pretty chill here for now. These two go at it if they wish. Down at almost a 7 already, so definitely we backed up this pace compared to what everybody I'm sure can run here early. No reason to push too terribly hard. These super late models only run 10-inch tires, at least in the Midwest. I have no idea what they run in the Southeast or on iRacing or anything. 10-inch Hoosier tires. There's our first caution of the day. Come around and get another restart, so. First one has bitten the dust, as they say. was just
So
a second
tires
in.
here, is it about the right front or the right rear?
Depends how you're built.
Is this open set?
Yes, sir.
Nice.
Guess he's running to fix it. Try third gear this time. Didn't seem like we had too much trouble in second gear, but those were fresh tires, you know, so.
You'll burn the right rear off at first, but these cars usually naturally become tighter.
There you have it, folks.
Is it worth protecting my right rear, or do I just burn it up?
Yeah, it's worth protecting here. Protect them pretty well at all costs, no matter what.
Gotcha, thank you for the advice.
No problem. If this car wasn't so broken, we wouldn't have to worry about it as much, but you know how that goes.
I miss the old car.
2016 was like golden years of this car.
I like 2013. 2013 was when it was, you know, like a rocket ship, because it was broken then too, but you know.
2016, the dynamic tracks worked. There was 2 to 3 lines. That was my favorite time. Or turn the clock way back to 2011 when I first started with late models drifting everywhere.
That was before my time.
I'm an old man around these parts.
Still don't recognize you, sorry, bud. Alright, so held on to our third place there.
Oh, absolutely.
I hate these cars so much, yeah, I'm driving them, but I guess that's basically what I'm doing as well, so. We'll try third gear this time, hopefully we can get a little smoother of a launch. Protect the rear tires just a little bit, see if we get swamped. If we get swamped, obviously we'll go back to second for any subsequent restarts. And we got swamped. Just a little bit, it wasn't too bad. My wheel slid there just a little bit, I had to mess that up. Yeah, I'm still a little bit better in 3 and 4 like I thought I would be. It's not too bad. I do want to protect this third spot because it is going to be better on restarts for any cautions we may get. So if we gotta fight a little bit, I'd like to hold on to this if we can. 10 car already up to 6th from the back, so he does have some good speed. will be up here at some point for sure, if he has tires left. Already 15 laps off the board, so we're clicking through it, just over 1/5 distance now. The guy behind us is a little bit quicker. I don't really want to let him go, but definitely has a little bit of a delta on us here. Just trying to chill. Fifth guy there, the 7 car has fallen back just a little bit. Everybody behind the 10 has fallen back as well from 7th on back. Spinner here ahead of us. Looks like he was able to tow. It's good. Definitely holding this guy up, so I think we'll probably just let him go. Don't need to be getting dumped. Getting dumped is worse than running in 4th for the time being, so just find our pace, keep cruising. Still think we have top 5 pace, so we'll just stick with that for now. Still a little bit tight. It's not too bad, and I'm sure it's a lot of meat, but a little bit too tight to be comfortable with where I need it to be. I really do like my cars not to be wrecking free, obviously, but I feel like I control loose better than a lot of guys do, so I'd rather be
Thank you.
free and be able to roll like I want to than push the nose, which is fine. Maybe that's just not how these cars work, so
You're welcome.
not concerned. there, so I'm going to go into full tire save here. So we are not catching anybody, and we are not faster than this guy or the guy in front of us. Again, don't need to be getting my ass beat off. This is going to slide 10 lanes up right there. We'll just have to do it again. Looks like he's really free, but he's making good times. So. There he was. Cost us 3/4 of a second that time, but that's alright. Drive right back away once he gets his rear tires back underneath him. So we are now here at halfway, half distance. Cross flags from the flag man here, whatever his name is. No pressure behind us here, so we'll just cruise for the time being. Not sure what we'll have in a late restart, but better to have something than nothing, so. Who knows, maybe they'll even wreck.
Nah, but how cracked are you guys? Like, holy fuck.
This dude is incredibly free. Incredibly free, and I'll bet you he wants a yellow because he's fast. He's free, but he's fast. We are still pulling away just a little bit from the cars behind without much effort, so stay in this full tire save here because we're not going to meet anybody at this point in front of us. So 30 to go when we come back here. There's got to be a wreck or a self spin or a restart or something. So let's keep chilling. 5th out of 13 isn't great, but I think that's probably where we deserve to be based on practice and everything anyways. So I'd like to grab 4th just to hopefully save a little bit of iRacing because I think we're probably going to lose 15 or 20 in 5th. But, you know, of minor consequence when you don't really care. So. Like that. See if he's got some right front left. Not sure how much that damaged the car. Definitely free, and it's only going to get worse here in these last 25. I think he's still okay for now, but the car's not going to get any better for sure. I think that's a lot of power. He's all over the place free. Maybe that's why he's a 10 car. Be fast as you want, you still got to finish. First wall touch there.
Bro, I'm not wrecking on purpose to give you a yellow, and if you wreck me when you get to me, I will make sure your car is parked.
Please don't bring out a yellow. Me and Billy are having a hell of a race up here.
This kid just DM'd me and asked me to fucking cause a yellow.
Send it to iRacing, that's protestable.
You almost got your yellow. 7 turned into me.
I don't really want to be a part of whatever's about to happen here. Alright, well.
Oh, guys, it's okay. He says he meant to send it to his friend.
It's almost worse.
I think it is worse. It's more impressive that he's like driving and typing. I don't know how he's doing that, to be honest.
There might be a text or voice to text option.
Alright, well. Nah, I guess we might as well run
Have
hard
to say hi, please.
this guy in case he gets his shit together. 18 laps left here, so got what we got. Can't really burn him off too much.
Thank you.
Anyway, so run out of lead lap cars anyways. He's still probably better than me just because he's free. We'll see. There he goes.
He got his yellow.
Billy, that was some awesome racing, dude.
It's not Billy, but it's Coy, yeah. I'm just trying to pressure you, trying to make you mess up.
Yeah, I have a few times, and I noticed you'll do the same thing. It's pretty funny, honestly.
I'm a little bit better in 1 and 2 than you. I just can't get through 3 and 4.
Yeah, I'm having all kinds of problems in 3 and 4. Car feels good in 1 and 2.
Yeah, I'm a little snug off of 4. Not too bad. It's close. It's just need a little bit.
Yeah, 10-4.
It must be set up to be good.
I'm gonna try to get
too.
tight again. I'll be racing you clean again.
Plenty of fuel
Always do,
waste.
man.
Oh yeah, okay.
Just trying every little thing to work. Try to get by.
Alright, so 9 on lead lap, shootout time. I think we're slower than the 3 in front of us, faster than the ones behind us at maybe the 10. They just did go for a big self spin there, so not sure if that was intentional. I don't know why you'd intentionally spin at that point.
Yeah, I'm a little snug on entry, so I'm trying to compensate.
By the time he gets up to me, the front two for sure will have gotten away, so he may have gained, what, one spot there. So we'll see.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, I see you're free in both corners almost.
The tires cool a little bit.
That's where I'm trying to get to you. Just right there.
What, 11, 12 laps?
Yeah, it's close. One mistake out of me, and you'll probably be gone.
Yeah, because I can drive it in a little bit deeper. I'm just trying not to run you over.
I appreciate it, man.
Run him over. Come on.
No.
Alright. We're in the nitty-gritty time here. It's getting to be bedtime for Justin, that's for sure. Kind of a bummer that nobody else showed up tonight. I thought that we'd get a couple to join me here, but that's alright. I'm loving the new headset, putting it to good use. Some more recording lately. All fun and games. We got, what, 11 to go restart here, so. Car number 1, running 4th, can't complain. On to top 5, hopefully we can finish that off. Of course, usually the number 4, so. Although in OSR I've been 91 here, and that's worked out okay.
So what do you all think is not good about these cars? I don't run them very often.
They drive like they got bricks for wheels. I don't know exactly what it is to pinpoint, but I haven't done a lot of setup building for these. I was a late model setup builder, but they feel to me like they drive skewed, which they shouldn't.
There's no feel of the car on the track. They have the geometries in their front end all sorts of messed up. Go 8. It feels like they don't have the flex of the chassis correct. It's just, I got a list.
I'm sorry, I need to go. I'm an idiot.
Alright, we're going to go with second gear, because we need to launch to hopefully get back and forth, and hopefully we don't die. We'll see. A little bit scared, but we'll see. It is going to lurch a little bit, trying to spin these tires here, so.
You're fine, dude. Don't worry about it. I'm too lazy to protest.
Alright, we consolidated 4th place right there. Looks like we got good pace on the guys behind still, so shouldn't be any kind of problem. I don't think this series has green-white checkers. I guess I'd never pay attention. I don't think we do.
My car hits the rev limiter like 500 feet before corner entry.
That's normal.
Oh, I can't be.
Maybe not 500 feet, but a little bit, yeah. Just maintain this, see if those guys up there get aggressive. 8 laps to go, we should be okay. Still a little bit tight, just through the center. The entry's actually pretty good, but just rolling that center speed is not quite where I want to be. Of course, that time there I did really good, because I turned in really early and had no gas. Just a little bit tight though for where I want to be. Can't quite get back to it like I want to there. Just a little bit. It's not too bad though. Again, thanks Coy for the set. Thanks Coy for the great paint. Combination, we like running up front, so appreciate him. Appreciate all the JKR guys. I'm thinking of it. CF Foundation.
Nah, I fucked something up on the setup.
Six to go. point where a yellow will end it, so no point holding anything back here. Guys behind there going after each other a little bit. Nothing too bonkers. Curious to see what the tires are like, see if we can get any data for Coy or anybody else here, especially with the limited number of caution laps and that long run in the middle. Here's a spin. 6th place went around off the front bumper of the 10.
Good job, Ben.
Why did you come back down the track?
Good win there, Ben.
Yeah, man, that was a great race.
I had one good run off of 2, and I got to your back bumper and almost got underneath you.
I saw that. I was waiting for it.
Yeah, you guys had a hell of a battle going on.
Kept me honest, that's for sure.
Yep, I made you not make a mistake. I just didn't want that yellow to come out because I knew I was going to be a little bit better in the longer run, but it was close. It was a good race.
Yeah, I think I burnt my right front up early on there, diamond in the corner.
Coming high.
I have a weird arch here. I have a weird line here, but it's fine for me how this thing turns.
Yeah, this track is one of those ones, everyone has a little bit different line.
You guys aren't shifting, are you?
Nope.
I appreciate you not running me over there, boss man. I know I was holding you up for like 20 laps.
Who, me?
Yes, sir. I know I was just in the way.
You're good, man. I don't know how I kept it that close to you and honestly didn't hit you. Kept me honest, though. We'll say that.
Yeah, this isn't my set, like I said, so I was just doing some testing and knew I didn't have anything to compete with, so I was just chilling. And I should have gotten out of your way 10 laps sooner.
You're all good, man. I had nothing for the front two, so I got scared. I thought I got into you netcode or whatever when you moved down a little bit.
Nah, I was just bailing out, alt accounts, who cares? Good race, guys.
Good race, guys.
Interesting, the dude thanked me there to gain respect. Interesting. Alright, solid 0x. Got a lot of people with crashes back there, but that happens. 4th place, we'll take it. Can't complain. Oh, tires, check tires. 84.90, that's not too bad. I hope we got RKM Sap Shop. We're not doing this Sap Shop shit. Alright. We'll get this all set, hop out of there. Check on the results. Yep, minus 11 ironing for 4th, so that's okay. Wow, those guys are actually pretty good. 4,100 for Ben, 4,100 for Billy Bagley, that's not who that was, and about 38 something for Ryan there. So definitely no slouches. Should have beaten me. Can't complain. We had good cruise speed there. We all ran our best lap on like 10 or 11, so we were all just hanging out. Looks like good fun. Can't complain. Didn't gain any ironing or SR obviously because we were already maxed. But yeah, so that's that. Hope it was entertaining, enjoyment. Appreciate everybody again, like I said, and we'll move on and hope to do some more recording in future weeks. So thank you all so much. Bye-bye.